Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my 1 week later comic book recaps. This is episode 12 and today I'm going to be discussing books that were released on the 20th of February 2019. It was another smaller week and the winners, if anything, came from Marvel. Let's start with DC and Nightwing issue 57, and this was a Jeff DeCal variant cover. Pretty sweet looking cover. Nightwing issue 57, and that was on the Joker's daughter was the storyline. Now it actually had high sales at around the $10 mark, but it's recently most recent sales are 7 to 8, so double cover for this one, but it's just not seeing the same love as some of those other beautiful Killer Bee variants. There is a nice Nightwing 59 coming out soon from Putri, and that hits the stands on April the 17th. A nice surprising hit was High Level issue 1, and there was a lovely Matina cover. This is the book in question from Vertigo. And that Matina cover had early success at the $20 range. Most have now settled to 7 to 8 for most recent sales, but still, again, you're approaching double cover. Not bad on that one. Another nice book that did pretty well was Avengers 15. And this, we're talking, is the Gerard Perel Captain Marvel variant cover. That's the book in question. Again, had some success. It was quickly a $20 book, but if you're able to list them all early on, that's where the money was. Some sales fit 15 recently, but they're tending to now sit around the $5 to $8 range. If you can grab them for cover, go for it. But Perel could be one for the future. He's a new artist on the scene, so keep your eye out for Gerard Perel. Another book from Marvel that did quite well was an Incentive, and the book in question was a Guardians of the Galaxy 1 in 25 Scalera variant. This is your book in question, guys. My LCSs don't get any bigger end incentives, so I wouldn't have even had the chance for it. It is still a solid $35 to $40 book, that one. Most retailers have been selling that for 20 to 25, so you're approaching close to doubling your money on that, so not bad for a ratioed variant. The next book had 2 variants that we need to keep a close eye on, and that goes to Return of the Wolverine issue 5. Now there was a Granoff variant that had quite a bit of buzz on the forums. Nice cover. And there was a Kubert variant. Adam Kubert. That's your Adam Kubert for Return of the Wolverine issue 5. What can I tell you about the Return of the Wolverine? Well, the Granoff variant peaked with a few sales in the $45 range, but soon settled down to be a $20 book on average, give or take a few bucks. Still a pretty sweet cover if you can find it. It probably didn't see its full potential due to a store exclusive with the same artwork as the Virgin variant. Now the Kubert variant cover was just as awesome as a cover price variant, but it's not seeing any love on the secondary market, with most sales at around retail price. So the Granoff one is the one to go for. And just to reiterate, that is the Granoff one that is getting much more love. Still, a lot of hope though for that Kubert one down the line. Now, another book from Marvel that seems to have had a bit of joy is Solo, a Star Wars story, issue 5. And that is a Kira Forbes incentive cover. That's the book. Issue 5 of Solo, a Star Wars movie adaptation. It's a solid $45 book, but only around 4 listings have sold and only 2 active listings. Could be a nice flip if you can find that cheap enough. On to the indie books. And a series I've been following is Punchline, of course. Punchline from Antarctic Press. This is issue 4. I have three copies of this now. It was one of those books that could have fared better, but flippers and retailers caught on early and swamped the market. Even though it was limited to just one per customer at Midtown, there was one seller who was selling these at $9.99 pre-sales and did okay. Despite all the sales, others were selling fast. We're selling these for less and are still trying to move these around the $5 to $8 mark. I think Punchline has had its moment of glory. I don't think we're going to see the heat of issues 1 and 2 because they're still doing very nicely, especially that soaring incentive cover for Punchline 2. But it's going to be a good read, and of course Punchline is going to cross over with Rags and Black Ops soon. If you're wanting to stay ahead of the game and enjoying the series of Punchline, you can pre-order Punchline 5 and 6 for less than cover price currently to possibly save yourself the hassle in missing at the retailers on release day. Particularly, don't spend over cover for them. And the final book I'm going to talk about is a book that has been hot all the way through. This is from Mad Cave. I pre-ordered issue 3 and 4, and I'm still waiting on 3 and 4 from Forbidden Planet because that's what they do. They don't send me the book sometimes. This is Knights of the Golden Sun, issue number 4. Issue number 4, guys. So, on recap, that Knights of the Golden, by the way, is a $7 to $8 book currently on eBay. My recap, I will be putting Knights of the Golden Sun is my bronze medal place. That's my bronze book, guys, for the week. If you can find that one, well done. My silver medal book this week goes to High Level, and High Level issue 1, and it is that stunning Matina cover that hit early sales at $20, but is now going nicely around the $10 mark, $8 to $10 book. And my gold medal this week goes to Avengers 15, the Gerald Perel Captain Marvel variant. Just a quick recap, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. That's Daz over and out. Bye for now.